And Dugan's got a big opportunity here today. And Mac Bingham lines the first pitch into left. And a base hit on the first pitch of the ball game, and that is how our ball game begins.
And
there's a ball drilled out toward left center, racing back. Alberto Rios looks up, it bangs off the wall. Karams to Eddie Park, who spins and fires it in. And McClary doubles off the wall, and a great start for the Wildcats. He did it subtly as Davis cranks one to right field. Forget it. That ball is destroyed. Chase Davis, and a 3-run shot for the Cats.
Home run, Chase Davis. That's his 17th home run of the season.
Number 17 for Chase Davis, an absolute no doubter, and draws an early visit from Cardinal pitching coach Thomas Eager.
well, on a Mother's Day, I mean, you got to love this, right? Chase Davis, the family, Mrs. Davis.
387, 13 homers, lines it to left, over toward the corner, gets down for a hit. Tommy Troy is in, hustling over to third. Goes Montgomery, and Alberto Rios pulls it into left for an RBI single. Stanford's on the board, and now a 12-game hitting streak for Rios. Two-time California High School Gatorade Player of the Year, including as a junior, and he bullets that one into the right field corner. Montgomery is in. Alberto Rios being held at third as Malcolm Moore rips a double to right. And it's 3-2 Arizona. But he's on the squad traveling this week, and a bouncer back up the middle. It trickles through, and a 2-hit game for Nick McClary. And leadoff base runner for Arizona to start the third, up 3-0. Runner goes from first into the shift and past the diving second baseman Bowser. RBI single for Kiko Romero, and running on the pitch easily allows Chase Davis to get to third. And conference leading 69th run driven in by Romero, and a 4-2 lead for the Wildcats. The pitch, line to center. Another hit for Arizona as Corona drives in. Chase Davis around second to third. Kiko Romero makes it, and an RBI single for Corona. 5-2 Wildcats. He hit a batter through a wild pitch in the air. Left center going back. Eddie Park still going back. At the fence, looks up, it is gone. Mason White goes the other way in the first pitch from Matt Scott. 3-run homer for White, 6 of the year, his second here this weekend. And it gives Arizona a 5-run third and an 8-2 lead.
Well, I tell you what, this freshman, Tucson native, came in, dreamt of being a Wildcat, and in his freshman year, boy, has he made an impression.
15 to the last 16 for Graham, and he lines that pitch off the glove of the leaping shortstop McClary. That extends the hitting streak, 15 in a row for Carter Graham. Montgomery in the air, left center field. Toward the alleyway, it is off the wall. Chase Davis plays the carom perfectly, and Graham had to hold to make sure it fell. And Carter Graham only gets to third, and a double high off the wall. Rios lines it to left. That'll get all the way to the wall, and will score 2 as Carter Graham is in. Here comes Braden Montgomery, and the Cardinal coming right back. 8-4 Arizona, clinching the Pac-12 title yesterday. And Moore goes back up the middle, and it trickles through into center past the diving Mason White. Around third, here comes Rios. Malcolm Moore is 2 for 2 with 2 batted in. And it's 8-5. Top of the 4th inning, and Matt Scott, the 6'7" freshman righty from Connecticut, and a liner to left, and Nick McClary's 3 for 3. That ball is skied to right. It'll stay in the ballpark, but should give Arizona a run. And tagging from third, here comes Nick McClary, a sac fly for Kiko Romero, who's driven in 2. And the Wildcats now 9-5 in front of Stanford.
Because they go through every scenario.
Ripped by Tommy Troy to left. And a sharp single. And Tommy Troy with hit number 7 for the Cardinal. And the Card have a start here in the bottom of the 4th. To center, Carter Graham. And a soft liner for a hit. Tommy Troy being sent around third. Carter Graham, an RBI single. 9-6 Wildcats. Alberto Rios in the air to left. Chase Davis back to the wall, and it is gone. Alberto Rios has driven in 5 today, and Stanford is within a run.
Home run, Alberto Rios. That's his 14th home run.
Number 14 for Rios, who is 3 for 3, single, double homer. 20-17 against Santa Clara on Tuesday. Malcolm Moore in the air, right center field. Got a chance, and it is gone, and we have a tie game. Malcolm Moore, his 11th. He's driven in 3 today. And we start again here in the bottom of the 4th, tied at 9.
Folks, if you're at home on the couch, just drop an anchor.
That ball is hooked down the right side off the bat of Mason White, and it's a fair ball. Into the corner, fired back in by Braden Montgomery, and Mason White just fair with a double. 4-1 with an ERA at 4.99. Bullard laces one to right center. Arizona will retake the lead. Bullard stops at first, and trotting around, Mason White, 10-9 Wildcats. And that's ball 4, and they've walked in a run.
Real good at bat by Davis right there. And it's not any picnic.
Again, Myers, 2-2. There's a ball, missile to right. Forget it. Grand slam, Kiko Romero. Unloads on Max Meyer. (15-9) Arizona. And Romero has driven in 6 today, home run number 15. Two-0 pitch in the air, left center field. This is trouble to get down. Eddie Park on a hop around first. Emilio Corona sprints into second base. And a double, and Mason White will now hit for the second time in the frame. Again, the payoff to White. There's a ball the other way, and a sharp single. Having to hold up, make sure he didn't get hit. And Corona scores easily, and White will get 2 out of this, actually. RBI single the other way. It's 16-9, Arizona.
Cry?
No.
Alberto Rios slugs one to center. Back goes Mac Bingham. Onto the track, leaps, home run, second of the day
Stop
for
it.
Alberto Rios.
Forgive me, folks, but this kid here, wow.
4 for 4, 2 homers, and he has driven in 6. Eddie Park clubs one to right field. Back is Corona. Eddie Park has left the yard. 5th for Eddie Park. 16-11.
This is the sneaky part of Eddie Park. I mean, you look, he's a prototypical leadoff guy, the contact guy. He gets on base, hits the ball in the gap, runs everything down in center field, but get a look at it here. It's a fastball in.
4 homers for Stanford today. Tommy Troy, the hitter now for the Cardinal. From the Utes. Davis into the shift. Wicked hop, and it gets away from Bowser. That one skipped on him. Coming in, Tommy Splain around third. Nick McClary coming all the way in and ending up at third base. Chase Davis.
After leading after 7 is very good.
That ball's solidly skipping past McClary in a 3-hit game for Graham. And Bowser crushes one. That one's headed for San Jose. Grand slam for Bowser. And Stanford's back in the game.
Grand slam to Bowser. That's his 10th home run of the season.
A missile off the bat of Bowser, his 10th of the year. 5 homers for Stanford today. And Drew Bowser now gives Stanford 6 batters that have 10 or more home runs. On the ground and through the left side, that will bring the tying run to the plate. A 4-hit game for Carter Graham. Fastball drilled. Tie game. 3 home runs for Alberto Rios. He turned around 96, and Stanford has pulled even. One strike pitch from Barraza, bounced over the mound. Near second, handled by McClary. Throws out Malcolm Moore, and we're headed to the 10th. Through 7. 0-2 and Davis, a liner to center that falls in front of Eddie Park. Mac Bingham stops at second, and a solid single by Chase Davis, who has a 3-hit game. Trust in Ryan Bruno to be able to work it. Swinging a drive to left, going back. Rios looks up. Arizona's gone back in front. Three-run shot, Emilio Corona.
That's his 8th home run of the season.
8th of the year, 21-18 Arizona. The Wildcats reclaim the lead.
Well, what I was going to say,
Here in this one. Liner to center, game's not done. Owen Cobb up the middle. Hit number 18 for Stanford. Eddie Park flares it to left. Chase Davis racing over and in. Dives, can't get it. Owen Cobb stops at third. And a bloop double, and Eddie Park is on. And here comes the tying run for the Cardinal to the plate. 2-2. Slider, line drive, base hit. That'll score 2 into the alleyway. Cobb is in. Eddie Park scores. Mishandled in left center. Digging for 3. Tommy Troy dives in. (21-20), and the tying run is at third for Stanford in the bottom of the 10th with 2 outs. Chased him, and the slider, and Barraza puts him away, and Arizona hangs on. Wow. Final score, Wildcats 21, Cardinal 20, in a heated, contested Mother's Day matchup on this Sunday afternoon.